What does reconciliation mean to us? To understand what reconciliation means to our group, let's talk first about what reconciliation is. Reconciliation is the process of restoring any sort of relationship with another person. The concept of reconciliation explores the action of making reparations between two or more parties. The situation with Indigenous peoples is the most prevalent example of reconciliation in Canada.
Over the last few centuries, Indigenous people have gone through forced assimilation and separation from their own family members. Indigenous peoples were subjected to cultural assassinations and loss of personal identity. This was accomplished by the enforcement of settlers' religious practices over the Indigenous people, stripping away their own culture in the process. This harmed the Indigenous people's traditions and culture, since they're forbidden from speaking in their own native language. Given what happened to the Indigenous peoples, it is important for reconciliation to be applied here. Indigenous people have become victims, while settlers have become aggressors.
I believe that reconciliation is the acceptance of injustices and crimes that have occurred. To achieve and maintain peace between two or more parties, there must be a general agreement on present issues. For example, in order for settlers and Indigenous peoples to live in peace, the misdeeds committed before by the settlers must be acknowledged. If the settlers ignored their wrongdoings against Indigenous peoples, there will never be peace because the matter was never acknowledged. Recognizing that there were wrongdoings present is the first step toward reconciliation. The potential of reconciliation can be realized after all sides have reached equal understanding and recognition of the issues at hand.